So from today onwards, I'll be also uploading or recording a recording series of my reading kind of reading, yeah. And this is day one of reading from the book I am reading currently, and this is the book I am currently reading, and this is designed as Art Munari, and I have already read it, but for the sake of recording and also because I wanted to read, and a thought, a idea just erupted in my mind, and that's that the to better my communication, I am recording it other video also, which I'll continue it, but this is the new series I'm going I am trying to do it, and this will be the reading from the book I am currently reading. And yeah, let's start. In This is the preface to English edition. Actually, this book is translated from I think it's French or German, or Munari is I think uh, it is it is what uh, from I don't know from which language this is. This got Canada, South Africa. Okay, let's forget it. This is a preface to English edition, and here is a quote by Maxime Gorey. Maxime Gorey, and the quote read as: "An artist is a man who digests his own subjective impressions and knows how to find a general objective meaning in them and how to express them in a convincing form." Preface to English edition. In art exhibitions, we see less and less of oil paintings on canvas and piece of sculpture in marble or bronze. Instead, we see a growing number of objects made in all sorts of ways, of all sorts of materials, things that have no connection with old-fashioned categories of visual arts. In the old days of painting, these materials and techniques were very much looked down on as inhuman and unworthy of being the vehicles of work of art. But even in the recent past, both painting and sculpture began to lose a few of their bits and pieces. The literary element in a visual work of art was the first to be discarded in favor of pure visuality, Seurat. And it was understood that with the means proper to the visual arts, one could say many things that could not be put into words. It was therefore left to literature to tell stories. The disappearance of narrative led to disappearance of forms that imitate visual nature, and with Kandinsky, all those norms that comes in bracket are the names of artists. Okay, with Kandinsky, the first abstract forms entered the scene. They still had shades of coloring, but this naturalistic and representative element was discarded by Mondrian, a faber of color and form that was simply itself and nothing else. From this point, it is practically inevitable that we should end up with paintings that are all of one color. Green was also a painter, definitely. This version of the story is rather compressed, but these, at any rate, are essential stages in the disappearance of the old categories in art. Eventually, the picture is punctured, slashed, or burnt alive. Fontana and Buri. These are also two different painters, and this is the last farewell to techniques that no longer had anything to say to modern man. And this is the last farewell to techniques that no longer had anything to say to modern man. The artists of today are busily busily looking for something that will once again interest the people of today, distracted as they are by multitude of visual stimuli, all clamoring for their attention. If you go to an art exhibition today, you may see very simple objects that are so used that they fill the whole room. Okay, they fill a whole room. Some based on statics, statics, and others on kinetics. You will find stainless steel used in conjunction with the seagull droppings, laminated plastics of every conceivable kind, rigid or inflatable transparent plastic, bits of scrap metal soldered together, and live animals. The artist wants to make the viewer participate at all costs. He's looking for a point of contact, and he wants to sell his work of art in a chain stores just like any other commercial article, stripped of its mystery and at a reasonable price. But what is the bottom of this anxiety that drives artists to abandon safe traditional techniques and certain markets, and also sell mass produced articles in shops and not in galleries? I'll be stopping this because the duration of the video is going like skyrocket, like it is going very much, and yeah, I have to stop it here. I'll be continuing it tomorrow, and this is the day one of daily reading books of my interest. Yeah, that will be right.